Dah, boleh ya?
Dia jadi kecil lah.
Dah ke? Hi guys! Okay, so today we are going to make a review on the movie Much Ado About Nothing. I'm Shazana.
I'm Afif.
I'm Ivy.
Nazrul.
Abi.
So let's start.
Idea of romantic love are created for us by the society around us. But in Much Ado About Nothing, there's something darker behind it.
I think it's time for us to compare the Much Ado About Nothing movies between 1993 and 2012.
That's not it!
Oh, okay.
Yes. Next scene.
Okay, let's start with the first scene that we have chose from both of the movies. Can someone tell me which scene that we have chose?
At the pool.
Yes, at the pool in 2012 and in 1993?
The wedding scene?
No.
That is the second
one.
scene.
Yeah.
At the party.
Yeah.
Yes, the masquerade party. Okay, so someone would like to start with their part?
Let us have a look at the 1993 versions first.
Yes.
I really like the 1993 scenes because it's like all the Shakespeare.
It's not real.
Yeah, because
It's
the
human
1993
dimension version.
Yeah, and then when we look at the
2012.
settings in 1993, the director tried to bring the originality based on the Shakespeare's original idea, where we can see the 16th century scenes in every aspect in terms of clothing,
Horses.
Language!
Horses.
yeah,
Language.
yeah.
We've done setting. And next is, what about plot?
I think the plot on 1993 is way better than 2012, but it seems that on the internet the review on 2012 is, you can see the plot where at the pool in 1993 the scenes happen in a yard,
Yeah.
but in 2012 the scenes happen in a pool. So why there's a huge differences between
Okay, I'll explain about the different choices of the director. Okay, I'll explain now. In 2012, the director chose the scene to be taken in the pool. Meanwhile, in 1993, the scene is at the masquerade party. Why at the pool? Because the pool symbolizes the, what we call it?
Isolation.
Isolation.
Oh,
Yes,
I
the pool
see.
symbolizes the isolation, and there is like isolated. That is what Claudius feel at that time. He felt isolated because of the Don Pedro wants to take hero away. So that is why the director chose to do that scene at swimming pool instead of do the same.
So I would like to talk about the characterization in both of the movies. From the scenes that we have chose, which is at the masquerade party and the pool, I will focus on Don John. So during that night, Don John tries to provoke Claudio by telling Claudio that Don Pedro is trying to take hero away from him. And the way that Don John tries to provoke Claudio, you can see it is a bit aggressive, it is a bit harsh compared to in 2012. Don John seems a bit soft, calm and seductive while trying to provoke. The way Don John tries to provoke Claudio is a bit soft, seductive, and in my opinion there's a sense of feminism in the way he tries to provoke Claudio compared to in 1993, which are different. There's a aggressiveness and harsh in the tone of his word. Anyone would like to add?
So that's the difference.
It is a masquerade party. Why everyone wearing a mask at the party? So a mask symbolizes disguise, as in that All characters are disguised in a certain sense that all human beings are masked from one another. Everyone has hidden agenda, hidden personality that not everyone knows about it. And why it is black and white set in 2012?
Well,
You guys know what?
I know. Because the director say that actually the house is his director's house, and
The house is
No.
painted pink.
yeah,
Oh, that's
no,
why.
that's not the house. It is the director's daughter room.
Oh, the
daughter's
room.
Oh, the house is
was
there's
painted green as so. Yeah, the director doesn't want to show the color of the room. So yeah, he
Okay,
changed the
so
color.
that is one of the reasons why the director used
Black and
black
white.
and
Yeah.
white. But I think that is one of the reasons actually, and I think the director trying to reminds us of darkness of life, the lying, manipulation, and all negative things that happen in life. Which is, if we ever felt that all those negative things, we feel as if our life is very dull. And so that is why he chose black and white, like to portray, to reminds us to the real life as compared to 1993. It's very colorful, full
very
of
bright,
expression.
yes.
That is like not reality. It is like fairy tale that we want to watch, but that is not in real life, right?
Yes, I
And
agree with
besides
that.
that, in my opinion, the director chose black and white palette because he wants to show the modern setting at the
Yeah.
time, and it
Okay.
evoked a timeless romanticism.
And during the 60th century, the 1993 version, normally women cannot talk or tell their ideas or feeling. They cannot talk too much as compared to 2012 versions because of the status, family status, and then the
Because at that time, women is constricted to talk, to give opinion, because they need to save their family's nobility.
so it's not unfair, and that's why in 2012 some characters, especially the women characters, they are very open to talk about their ideas.
Okay, for the second scene is the wedding scenes. If you can see how Claudio acts in 1993 as compared to 2012. How? No? Okay. The way Claudio acts in 1993 is a bit aggressive, right?
Yeah.
The way he twisted Hero's arm, pushed her away,
Pull her hair.
pulled her hair. That's Leonardo. Okay,
Right, sorry.
that's right. That's how Leonardo pulled his daughter's hair, and then how Hero flipped the benches and everything. So you can see that it is full of dramatic. It is dramatic. It is very aggressive.
So chaos.
So chaos as compared to 2012. There is someone crying. There is someone fainted, but it is not as chaotic as 1993. Okay, why? Because
There's no screaming, there's no pulling hair.
There's no music.
there's no music.
Yeah,
There is
there's no music at all.
There's music, but the music stops as soon as the wedding cancels. Why? Because
Because I think the music is quite important actually, because it can bring it can add more emotions when you watch the
yes, but here there's background music. No, right? So that is why the director in 1993 is trying to give us this kind of good performance, which is full of emotion, acting, and music. As compared to 2012, the director is trying to give us good story, because the director in 1993 he kind of used this intensity in everything, emotion, intensity in acting, in drama and everything. But in 2012, the director narrowing down the dimension into human reality. It is more to human reality world as compared to 1993, as if we are watching animation.
Because some
like a brother rather than a father, because in 1993 Leonardo's appearances shows the fatherly side of him, the way he talks, the way he walks, the way he wears his
But-
clothes. That's in my opinion. I'm not sure about the others, but that's my opinion from what I can see from that scene.
It's true that in 1993 the father looks more fatherly as compared to 2012, but still in 2012 he didn't pull Hiro's hair.
Yes, that's the good thing though, because it's quite bizarre for me when Leonardo back in 1993 actually pulled her own daughter's hair. It's quite bizarre for me because like it's kind of hurt. You can see from the scene when he's pulling his daughter's hair is you can also
Screaming.
yes, you
Yeah.
can also feel the
Feel.
pain that his daughter feeling when his father actually pulled her hair. So Nazrul, how about the plot?
Yeah, basically, the plot, yeah. You see,
About the plot, because
because Claudia was manipulated by Don John. Hate Claudio in that scene because Claudio seems to be so mad, but actually he was manipulated by Don John and Borachio because Don John doesn't want them to be happy, and Claudio seems to be so stupid because he is so stupid because he just in 2000 you see in 2012 version Claudio doesn't have any the clear proof that Hiro cheated on him, but 1993 version there is, but it was pretty hurt for Hiro because on her wedding day Claudio said something bad to her, hurtful to her. So the plot is pretty intense for me.
did anyone notice about the settings? There's a difference between the two movies. One back in 1993 and 2012. Can somebody please tell us? Ivy, maybe?
Yeah. In the 1983s, the wedding is set up in the church, but in 2012, the setting is at Leonardo's garden. Yeah, it is at Leonardo's house.
So that's the difference for the setting.
Why do you think the director in 2012 chose to set up the wedding
Perhaps-
only at the garden?
perhaps they try to bring the modernization
Yes.
elements, because nowadays a lot of people they get married.
Garden wedding.
Yeah, the concept of gardens,
Or-
concepts of fun.
Maybe they want to do it secretly since they are noble, so they want to keep their privacy. So they didn't do. If you see, the garden is still in the house, so I think outsiders won't know that they have the wedding. So that is why they doing it still in the house. Only their family and their relatives know about the wedding, so they want to keep it a secret.
And do you also notice that in 1993, the people, I mean the people who came to the wedding is quite a lot compared to the wedding in 2012. You can see there are less people in 2012, and from their faces in 2012, I don't see any excitement for the wedding. But in 1993, everybody's like so cheerful, smiling a lot, and
they are full of emotion, even though it is not dear son's or daughter wedding, but other people wedding. But they're also very cheerful. They're like clapping their hands and yes.
Maybe because you see in 2012 the story is like full of darkness, full of bad, full of negative feelings and stuff. Maybe they're not smiling because they're envy of the couple. In real life, not everyone likes, not everybody happy on our wedding. Sometimes they say that they're happy, but what about their true feelings? They're not happy. So maybe it's like showing the dark side of people, but it is showing in real face, not hiding it. So I think we've come to our conclusion, and the best movie of Much Ado About Nothing is 2012
version.
Yay!
So that's all from us.
See you guys. Bye.
There's a lot of
Shakespeare
mosquitoes here.
awesome.
Dr. Arnita, thank you so much for the opportunity.